Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another G-Shock video. Today we are looking at a very special collaboration between the makers of Godzilla and G-Shock. This is a special release only available in China. This particular model was released in the month of September. I actually previewed this particular model releasing in my last month G-Shock video where I talk about all the models that are coming up in a particular month. So let's have a closer look at what do we get for this particular release. The very first thing that you will notice is this box is rather huge. So it has got all these markings of the Godzilla itself, the markings of the collaboration. I was pretty surprised when I got this package, and it was quite heavy. I checked it out and it was about 1.8 kilograms in weight. So there must be something extra, something really cool that is inside here. So before we get into that, let's look at the box itself. So the front part of the box is pretty simple. If we turn the box around, you will be able to see Toho is the studio that created Godzilla. A fun fact for you guys, the first movie of Godzilla was released back in 1954 by Toho Films. So they pretty much have this logo as part of their collaboration marking. And on this side, I can't show this very clearly because the box is pretty huge, is the model code GA700-4APRG. So this is the GA700 in red color, and if you guys follow my channel closely, you know GA700 is one of my so-called beta watches that I have, and I have a black color one, hence I got only the red one for this particular release. There are two variants that was released. So one was the red one, GA700-4, and the other one GA700-1 for the black version. Okay, so let's get inside of this box and see what do we get. I had to get rid of the box and just take out the inner part of whatever the collaboration had, because couldn't fit into the video that I was creating. So let's lift this foam up and see what do we get on the inside of this box. And would you just look at that? So you pretty much know it's going to be a unique collaboration. So we have here the Godzilla's feet, or the claw itself. Initially I thought this thing is made of foam and just for display purpose, but guys, I was so wrong about it. This particular unit, the showpiece over here, it looks like it's made out of cement or concrete. It is really heavy. I weighed this particular claw and it weighs around 800 grams. It is really heavy, guys, and it's a very solid piece. It looks really nice in terms of how it's being made. There is the word Godzilla over here, G-Shock over here, so they put a nice nameplate over here. At the back, again, it says Toho Films Godzilla and not for sale. So this is pretty much what comes in as part of the packaging, and I think this is like a really cool piece for you collectors out there. So I'm just going to put this aside, and then we will get to the other part of, and then finally what we have here is another special item as part of this collaboration. So this one pretty much looks like a oil drum, and on the top here it says absolute toughness, touch with care and keep distance. Well, yeah. If you turn it around, and then we see the GA700 model. The picture of it is over here. This is the watch that we're going to get on the inside. And if you turn the other side, which you look at that, so basically this is a cutout of this tin can, and actually the edges are pretty sharp over here and just looks damn cool. It's just like the Godzilla went for it, and this is the aftermath of that particular oil drum. Alright, so now let's pull this out. So I have to pull it out from the bottom over here, and if you guys are planning to get this, I suggest you be extremely careful when you are getting this particular inner case out of the box, because these sharp edges will scratch the inner box that we have over here. So it did for mine, so just want to be extremely careful with that. So I'm just going to put this aside, and this is what we get on the inside, and this is where the watch actually sits. So before we get to the watch itself, let's see what are the markings we have on the inside of this. So we have Godzilla, King of Monsters, a little bit more of the back of the Godzilla. So this is what I was saying, you know, just a little bit of scratches, and that's pretty much it. At the bottom, again, Toho Films, Godzilla.com. Right. Okay, so let's get the watch out. Again, the watch is also pretty special for this particular release. They have some extra really cool looking patterns on the watch itself. So this is the GA700 model, as you guys already know, and this is the red one. And if you look closer at this particular watch, there are markings of Godzilla here. So let's start with the front portion over here. So on the front side, you can pretty much see the eyes of the Godzilla over here, the top part of the band. And then if you put it aside, to the side, you'll be able to see the word Godzilla, and also the Godzilla itself, its back over here, and the Toho Films copyright as also part of the strap design. The top part is pretty much talking about all the claws, pictures of the claws and all the scratches, and just a very simple looking watch that has they did not go overboard with any of additional so-called collaboration markings everywhere else. Okay, so this is how it looks like on the front of the watch. At the back of the watch, well, here it's pretty much like a standard GA700 model. You don't get anything extra over here. In fact, the model number is GA700. The back of the strap also is pretty much like the normal GA700 that you get. The tag is also pretty much the normal tag that you get as part of GA700, since this was a China only release, hence everything which is mentioned in Chinese. The back here again, the model code GA700-4APRJ. Actually, you can see this is just a sticker that has been stuck on top of the normal GA700 model. You can see the other GA700 model right below this particular sticker. Alright, so in terms of features, as you guys are already pretty familiar with the GA700 series, so let's just quickly go through what are the things that you get with a GA700 model. It's an analog watch, hence you see the display screen over here. It's a negative display. We start with timer, and then we have world time, and then we have alarm, a stopwatch, and back to home time. So this model actually has a really good feature where it's a shortcut for stopwatch is on the lower right hand side over here. So if I press this, it straight away starts the stopwatch. It's a very useful feature. I use it quite a lot when I'm using this particular watch. So I can stop it now and reset it and back to home time. In terms of light, it has got a single LED light, which does just nice for you to illuminate the face and for you to have a look at the analog hands. And what are the coolest features? You know, this is not specific to this collaboration, but something that I really like about the GA700 model is the 3D looking design of the watch face. I think that's one of the main reasons why I got this watch in the very first place. So looking at how it wears, this is how it's going to look like as part of the wrist shot. I think this is a cool looking collaboration for you Godzilla fans out there. I'm sure there are many of you out there. In fact, there was supposed to be a movie that was slated to launch in November this year. However, due to pandemic, the movie Godzilla vs. Kong has been moved to I believe it's April of 2021, next year. So do keep a lookout for that. This model was launched in the month of September. It was just launched literally 2 to 3 weeks ago, In China, this is only exclusively available in China for 1090 yuan, which translates roughly to 160 US dollars. The only thing that you need to be wary of is the particular weight of this particular collaboration. Overall, it weighs about 1.8 kilograms. So if you are planning to get this, do keep an eye for the weight, because that's going to cost you a little bit more on your shipping charges wherever you are sending it to. I will leave the link to this particular product detail page on where you can buy in the description box of this video. So do check it out. As of making of this video, it's still available to be purchased, so if you are interested, be quick, get it. Overall, I think this particular watch is targeted to these die-hard Godzilla fans, and if you guys are someone who loves to collect G-Shock watches that comes with really special, cool looking items as part of the collaboration, I think this will stand right well within that particular category. So for me, I really like what are the things that we get with this particular collaboration, especially this claw. I think it looks really unique as part of a collaboration. We don't usually get something like this. That is pretty much it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I shall catch you guys again in another G-Shock video really soon. Stay safe and see ya.